Let's talk about skunks, those adorable little creatures that look like they just rolled out of a cartoon. You might think, hey, a pet skunk sounds fun. But before you dive headfirst into this aromatic adventure, let's explore 12 reasons why you should never own a skunk. 1. The stink factor. First and foremost, let's address the elephant, or should I say skunk, in the room: the smell. Even if you get one that's been desinted, they still have a unique odor. It's like living with a permanent reminder that someone spilled a bottle of cheap cologne mixed with gym socks. You might think it's cute now, but wait until your friends start avoiding your house like it's the plague. 2. Legal labyrinth. Before you even think about bringing one home, check your local laws. In many states, owning a skunk is illegal or requires a permit. And guess what? The paperwork can take weeks. You could be waiting longer for that permit than you will for your next vacation. If you get caught with an illegal pet, your skunk could end up being euthanized faster than you can say pungent. 3. Veterinary ventures. Finding a vet who knows how to treat a skunk is like searching for a needle in a haystack. Not every vet is equipped to handle these exotic pets. You might find yourself driving hours just to get to a vet who can help, and when you do, don't be surprised when they charge you an arm and a leg for the privilege. 4. Messy little bandits. Skunks are notorious for being mischievous little thieves. They have dexterous paws and can open cabinets, drawers, and even the fridge. Imagine coming home to find your dinner scattered across the floor because your skunk decided it was buffet time. You'll need to skunk-proof your home like it's an infant on the loose. 5. Social needs. These critters are social animals and require constant interaction. If you think you can just toss them in their cage and forget about them, think again. A lonely skunk is an unhappy skunk, and an unhappy skunk may decide to express its discontent in ways that will make your life miserable, like digging through your favorite shoes. 6. Lifespan commitment. Skunks can live up to 10 years or more. That's a decade of commitment to this little stinker. Are you ready for that kind of responsibility? If you're not sure where you'll be in 5 years, let alone 10, maybe it's best to stick with something less demanding, like a houseplant. 7. Dietary dilemmas. Feeding a skunk isn't as simple as tossing some kibble in their bowl. They require a balanced diet including fruits, vegetables, and proteins. Forget about those fancy pet foods. This is more like preparing meals for a picky toddler who only eats organic kale. If cooking isn't your forte, prepare for some culinary challenges. 8. Health risks. Skunks can carry diseases like rabies, and there's no approved rabies vaccine for them. If your skunk bites someone, even accidentally, you might find yourself in a legal nightmare as health officials scramble to test your pet for rabies. Spoiler alert, it usually doesn't end well for the skunk. 9. Behavioral issues. Like any animal, skunks can have behavioral problems if they're not properly socialized or cared for. They may become aggressive or develop habits like biting or excessive digging if they feel neglected or stressed. It's not exactly what most people envision when they think of cuddling with their pet. 10. Space requirements. Skunks need space to roam and explore. They're not meant to be cooped up all day in a tiny cage. If you live in an apartment or have limited space, forget about it. You'll need to create an entire area dedicated to your new friend, one that allows them to run around without knocking over all your precious decor. 11. Financial commitment. Caring for a skunk isn't cheap. Between food costs, veterinary bills, permits, and potential damage to your home from their antics, you're looking at quite the financial investment. If you're not financially prepared for this commitment, it's better to stick with something less costly, like goldfish. 12. Ethical considerations. Finally, let's talk ethics. Many skunks sold as pets come from questionable breeding practices designed solely for profit, rather than the well-being of the animal. By purchasing one, you might inadvertently support these practices and contribute to their suffering. In conclusion, while owning a skunk might seem like an exotic dream come true at first glance, the reality is often far less glamorous and far more stinky. So before you rush out to adopt one of these little creatures with big personalities and even bigger odors, consider whether you're truly ready for the wild ride that comes with being a skunk owner.